to get here. Excellent. Thank you, Hannah. That's really cool. So let's take a moment to get here. Let's take a moment to land in our bodies. Quite often we're floating off somewhere above them. And this is the month of Maya, as you had said, Hannah, in your beautiful post. It's also the month of Taurus. So we're being called, invited to come into our feminine selves and to come to our mother and to connect to the mother energy. Hi, how are you, Shannon?
Good, Paula, how are you?
I'm great. So good to see you. Thank you for joining.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. I'm sweating over here, but that's okay.
Well, we can't tell from Zoom and your plants and everything. It looks like just stepping into a sanctuary.
Thank you. That was the idea. We're going to go on a journey to Bliss. And to start that journey, I want to bring everybody into their bodies, into the space, into feeling connected to Mother Earth and to your center. So we'll do that with a little breathing and also a little bit of movement. Okay, so sitting where you are, if you're sitting in a seat, that's good. And we're going to start to circle a little bit. So circle in your seat, circle your hips, inhaling forward, exhaling round the back. The invitation is to close the eyes. We're beginning this journey inward, spiraling and creating a beautiful circle of protection around us as we inhale and exhale. Feel the juiciness of that movement. Feel your sit bones earthing further, like you're setting down roots into the earth, creating this beautiful stable base, and allowing the hips to flow. Just connecting in with the sensual energy of Mother Earth. Beginning to tune into your senses now. So opening up your ears, noticing any sounds in your space, perhaps hearing the rain stick, and just allow that sound to bring in a sense of flow. Now taking a deep breath in through the nose, opening up the senses of smell. Noticing what you smell in your environment. And perhaps you can imagine a smell that you'd like to smell, maybe the beach or some chocolate. Just beginning to open up the sense of smell as you inhale. And fragrant flowers, orchids, whatever it might be. And as we circle, take both hands together and start to feel and sense your fingers touching, and touch yourself as if it's the first time you've ever felt this touch. Just notice how that sense of touch soothes and calms. Keeping the circle going as you touch, perhaps bringing the hands to the back of the neck. You can use your fingers to massage the back of the neck, releasing. And then bringing it down the front of the neck. And we'll tap here for a moment on our thymus gland as we continue to circle. You may want to circle the opposite direction now. Breath is matched with movement as you inhale and exhale. And opening your eyes and sensing something in the room with your eyes, seeing an object in the room and allowing your gaze to fall on that object without attaching any meaning. Just notice its color, its texture, and then gently closing the eyes again. And bringing the gaze up to the third eye. We can come to a stop now with our circle. Just come to a gentle stop. Allow your hands to rest down on your lap. Close your eyes and feel and sense into your pituitary gland. So looking up towards your third eye and sensing your energy field. Sensing the energy fields around you. Perhaps drawing your hands up and around your auric field and just taking a moment to sense into the quality of the energy that is surrounding you. And we'll chant a mantra to clear and cleanse and to place into this auric field protection and also strength, so that your projection out is clear and intentional. And so the mantra is Ad Gurde Name, Dugad Gurde Name, Sat Gurde Name, Siri Gurudev Name. And as I do this, just open up to be receptive to listen to the mantra. You may want to chant along or hum with me if that feels good, if there's no pressure. This is, as I said, is a mantra for protection. It was used going into battle. And I always feel the best form of protection is projection. And so when we walk into a space with our energy shined up, and with a strict intention or an intention that is one-pointed, we generally can create that and don't feel the turbulence of the energies that are created around us. So inhaling, if you're chanting with me, and opening up the ears if you're listening. Ad Gurde Name, Dugad Gurde Name, Sat Gurde Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gurde Name, Dugad Gurde Name, Sat Gurde Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gurde Name, Dugad Gurde Name, Sat Gurde Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Taking a deep inhale. Holding that inhale, feeling your energy feel contained within your skin. You can contract your root lock, your rectum, sex organs, and navel, bringing the navel back to the spine. Feel that containment within your body. Feel that energy. Your whole top half of your body is lit up as you root down. And then gently bringing the hands down to touch on your lap. Beautiful. So today's practice, before we go into the sound part of it, we're working on healing our mother wounds by connecting in and calling the Divine Mother. So this is about experiencing your oneness with the Divine Mother. Many of us have experienced, I guess, lack of connection with our mothers. This chant, it's Ma, allows us to delete and erase the script that we may be carrying, and not just from our mothers, from the ancestry or the matrilineal line, which quite often holds trauma, suppression, diminishment, all of the joys of the patriarchy, right? And so many of us are working to clear out. I feel like it's strand by strand. I find another one, I get very excited because I know that there's one more that's left me. And we're doing it which I love to be able to do using mantra. Mantra are sounds that connect us with a level of intelligence beyond our rational mind. And for this work, it really is about getting out of the rational mind. We connect into our personal level, and we think of our own mother as we chant this. And also we continue to vibrate with the divine maternal source or force, right? So connecting ourselves with that energy of unconditional love that the mother represents. We all haven't experienced that, but it is available, and it's available for us in the field. So this is called the Divine Mother Principle Meditation, and as I said, it helps us connecting with that energy and delete any old wounds that may be conscious or subconscious. So for me, you might be surprised to hear that I suffer from insecurity sometimes. And in order for me to, a large part of me overcoming that insecurity has been through chanting. It has been through letting it go on an unconscious level. And a lot of us carry those wounds of insecurity from our mother. My mother, Lily, she was a great woman, and she was also, she was limited by her capacity to care for me. And it was really, I guess, I had the honor of being with her as she passed over to the other side. And it was in that moment that I really kind of connected to this larger force, this larger energy, and realized it didn't matter. Like what happened in my childhood didn't matter anymore. And so that's what my intention is for this group today, is that we chant this, and perhaps we chant it all the way through to Mother's Day, which is coming up on Sunday, May 8th. And in that chanting, we are connecting to this larger divine force, this force that existed before we were denigrated, before we were, before the system had us feel that we were not equal or we were not enough. And the truth is that we are. Women are probably 1 billion times more powerful than men in my mind. I mean, we're equal, but I think we have this power of creation, this Shakti energy, this energy to create from nothing, which in some ways created the threat to us in the first place. So it's our time. It's our time to own that and to own our relationship with the masculine from this place of power, from this place of grounded rootedness, as well as flow. So we're inviting back flow as well into our life. We're inviting miracles and all the magical qualities that the feminine possesses. So sitting in easy pose in Gyan Mudra. So the mudra is index fingers to thumb. Hands are facing up, fingers are straight and open. Our fingers are like an antenna. They really connect us to the cosmos. So be mindful of your fingers. This is the Gyan Mudra. It's the wisdom. It seals in the practice that we will do today. So hands up like this. Closing the eyes. We're going to chant Ma, and Ma, it'll be about 8 breaths per minute. We'll do it for a couple of minutes. We don't need to be in sync. So if my Ma is longer than yours, you're going to go ahead. Allow it to come from your root and come up naturally. Allow the sound to just come up from you and listen to your own sound as it comes. Okay, so we'll get started. Inhale. Ma. Take a deep breath in. And keeping your eyes closed, calling upon the Divine Mother, becoming one with the Divine Mother, filling your body, your aura, your inner space with the love of the Mother. In our oneness, the mother wounds are healed. And sitting quietly and feeling the nurturing energy that is surrounding you, and start to go through your life. Go through 0 to 5, any memories, any first memories. Call them up and bless them. Bless those memories, no matter what they are. Go from 5 to 10 years old. Remember and bless those memories. From 10 to 15, recalling and allowing what comes to come. Releasing that memory with a blessing, letting it go. From 15 to 20, anything that comes, allow it to come. Bless it and move on to 20 to 25. Getting rid of the past with blessing. 25 to 30. Any memories with your mother. 30 to 35. 35 to 40. Blessing all the memories that just appear in your mind's eye. Releasing, healing all of the wounds. So 40 to 50. 50 to 60. 60 to 70. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Blessing your inner child in each one of those situations. Releasing and letting go. Taking the hands overhead to conclude this part of the journey. And just allow your hands to interlace, putting your left thumb over your right as it comes over your head. And feel the blessings that are being bestowed upon you now, cleansing, clearing our childhood wounds, embracing your inner child, integrating her with your core, feeling everything dissolve and melt as you draw in the strength into the center of your body, your central column. Breathe in and release it out and down. Putting your hands onto your heart, giving yourself a nice little shake. And now you can come lying down. We'll go on a nice relaxing journey to integrate this practice. And so staying in receptive mode, you can lie down. Yeah, if you can lie down, that would be great. Do you have a space to lie down? Yeah, beautiful. And if you decide that if you're sitting up, again, just opening up to receive. And as you start to relax, find yourself surrendering to gravity, feeling the tension in your toes, relax and release, releasing through your shins, your calves, softening, feeling the support of the earth below, your connection to Gaia, your connection to the goddess, to the feminine, softening through the knees, relaxing, melting down, melting like butter in the sun. Feeling the whole lower half of your body completely grounded and relaxed now. Releasing and letting go. Releasing your pelvis, your hips. Softening, soothing, visualizing this beautiful blue sky above you, this beautiful warm sun beginning to shine down, softening the belly, going deeper, releasing any emotional debris, letting it go, softening through the rib cage, softening through the heart space, feeling the heart become heavy as it is pulled by the earth, connecting your heartbeat to the pulse of Gaia, of Maya. Softening through your shoulders, allowing your neck and your head to roll back, opening your jaw, releasing your tongue, smoothing your brow. As you go deeper and deeper into this relaxation, receiving the sound current, drifting off into a slumber, soft, surrounded, laying on a bed of roses, journeying, connecting to the bliss of your body this moment, connecting to soul essence. The next time you hear me, my voice, I'll be bringing you back. Enjoy the journey. Gently beginning to connect back into your breath as you journey back into the space. Breathing, connecting to our soul with our breath, listening as we make the journey back into the physical space, noticing the sensations in your body, noticing what's present, what you are feeling, allowing it to be there. Taking your hands and bring them to the center of your forehead as you sweep through the forehead, smoothing the brow, inhaling and exhaling, gently bringing your sense of touch back alive, bringing the hands in through the center of the nose, massaging right in between the eyes, massaging back behind the ears, feeling your jaw. You may want to open, ah. You can also make a sound, ah, with your, take your hands to the top of your ears, gently pull your ears out a little bit as you massage down, massaging your earlobes. Then taking your hands and just really beginning to rub right by the jawline. So we hold a lot of tension here sometimes. And so bringing the hands along the jawline, both sides, feeling the shoulders relax down, taking a stretch up into an arrow, feeling that length, that expansion that just occurred, that release, feeling like you are a number one, and you are a number one. Putting yourself first is crucial in order for you to take care of the others, the children, the mothers in your life, and to take care of everything that needs to be cared for. So crossing the hands across the front of the chest, gently swaying side to side, gently bringing sensation back into the hands, the fingers, the toes, rub the hands together. Hands generate peace. You have healing hands. And with that heat, place the hands on any place in your body that needs some extra care and attention right now. Soothing yourself with your own touch. Smelling the smells that surround you. Gently, gently journeying back. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. It feels good to move in any way that feels natural for you. Just move your body. Well done. We moved a lot of energy today, a lot of lightening and releasing and clearing. And I'd love to open up the space if anybody has any words they'd like to share. Please come off mute. Or no obligation either. You all look like you might be very relaxed.
Blissed out.
Okay, awesome. That's what I want to hear. That's my honor, my pleasure.
Beautiful.
That was
Thank you,
wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. What a beautiful group of ladies in front of me. Really honored to be here. I wanted to just, well, first of all, I wanted to talk a little bit about, before we end, how we might invoke some of this feminine energy of the goddesses into our daily lives. Like, how do we bring it in on the daily? And there's a couple of things. They're like ritualistic. If you have an altar, or you like to connect into invoking various different goddesses. So the one goddess is ocean, and for ocean we use honey or the color yellow. So you can decorate your space with feathers or with bells or fans. I love to play with fans. And ocean is, the goddess of the ocean, and so it's really great reminder to stay in that place of flow. And so if you want to, you can practice with seashells, put seashells on your altar. Another goddess is Aphrodite, of course. Aphrodite also, a lot of the goddesses, we use seashells, we use mirrors, we use combs and perfumes to enhance our space. And it's really about that part of us that was cut off. So this idea that pleasure is not, that we're not supposed to have pleasure. So all of these things, anything that you can bring into your space to make it feel like it's more pleasurable, that it's more feminine, really connects you into that. It opens up a gateway for this divine feminine energy to flow through you and to manifest and to heal. I mean, we're healing as a collective so many, thousands of years of wounds. For me, it was in the Celtic space. We had the Vikings come, we had rape and pillage, all kinds of things. And that's in our DNA. So there's such a huge opportunity at this present moment in time to really connect back into the time before when there was a strong goddess energy, a strong feminine energy. And so they're just some of the ways that I like to do that. I thought I might share with you. Maybe coming up to Mother's Day, you can gather some seashells or gather some items that will remind you of your connection to the earth, because your connection and what you're made of in the Celtic tradition, we say we're made of clay. So we are one with the clay that makes us, and so it helps to create that sense of safety, that sense of centeredness, and that confidence to let go of the insecurities.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Thank you, Paula.
You are welcome.
I have a question. It feels like, we're all here walking a very similar path, and yet we bring like a very unique set of lived experiences in this body, lived experiences perhaps from other lifetimes. And I'm curious about, like when you're working with somebody, how you can kind of uncover the healing that needs to be done, and really anchor into, the archetypes that individual is here to embody in this lifetime. And I know that's probably a huge question, but I would love to just hear a little bit about that process in your work.
Sure. That's a beautiful question. Thank you for asking. So first, I guess the first thing that comes to mind is trust the process. Mm-hmm. So energy doesn't lie, right? And when we go into a space, and when I create a container for transformation, for metamorphosis, that space is rooted and grounded in trust. And whatever shows up in the space, it's not like I'm directing it. We're co-creating, but it's coming through me like a hollow bone. So I trust, and I have enough experience having witnessed that the space comes in. And I do work a little bit with archetypes. There's an energetic archetype system that Barbara Brennan introduced, that a teacher of mine, Jodie England, that I adopt that sometimes. I have a little bit of an aversion to archetypes because I feel like they limit us. But generally speaking, how I work is to allow the individual to reveal. And that revelation is through, how you speak. In the story, I might say, tell me something that happened today, and I can listen into the energy. And I work with elements too, so fire, water, and I can intuitively sense, even with the gaze, even with the voice, what elements are we working with. And so it's very individual. It's a very bespoke. No two sessions or no two journeys with one person has ever been the same. And we don't know what we're going to get at the end, right? But we do set a deep intention. And I trust that intention unfolds for the individual exactly how it's supposed to. And yes, there's a lot that happens in the session, and it's about building trust, and it's about opening up. And even more happens in between sessions, right? Because your daily life is showing you, life is constantly showing us where we get to pay attention. It's constantly showing us when we're attuned. And even when we're not attuned, it's always coming. It's just about trusting that what you're feeling is the right thing. Mm-hmm. I believe in sovereignty. I believe in really developing sovereignty and releasing whatever's in the way of you handing over your authority. Mm-hmm. Like that to me is one of the core principles. And I believe in the it sounds, but I believe in the goodness of the process, if that makes sense. Like I trust that the process takes us where we need to go. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that's deep. It's deep in the waters, we're coming up to Scorpio full moon. There's a lot that happens. And I also know that every journey, it's not about where we're going. A lot of times it's about that what is revealed to us along the way. And a lot of it is about getting out of our own way, having fun, enjoying, that's part of it too. Having that connection.
Yeah,
that in any way addressed your question.
Yeah, that and more. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate it, and looking forward to the next journey to bliss. Do any of my teammates or friends have any questions or final thoughts before we close up today?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Appreciate the timeliness of the mother work as we come on Mother's Day. So. Yes. It was definitely raised for me this morning. So appreciate that.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
It was wonderful to spend the last hour with you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Bye everybody.
Bye.